Hey everybody, Marion the Barbarian here, and we've got like a Christmassy shave. It is a Christmassy shave. We are using Noble Otter the night before. This is unobtainium, guys. I think their Christmas soap now is 'Tis the Season or something. We're gonna read off the scent notes for you. Pink peppercorn, balsam fir, mistletoe, rosemary, amber, sandalwood, vanilla, frankincense, myrrh. It's kind of a powdery scent. It's not really Christmassy to me. It's a nice scent. It's definitely a winter scent, but I do get some powdery from it. I would say the soap is lower medium for scent strength, but that's not what we're here for today, guys. We whipped it up Captain's Choice. We're at my house, not my girlfriend's house. I don't even have my regular camera mount with me because I left it there. Don't even have the Ollie Works bowl. We're back at the Captain's Choice, but we are using the SmilezforMilez. What he called it something. What is it? The Christmas chili pepper or something from The Simpsons. If y'all know what I'm talking about, I can't think of it right now. Like, help me out in the comments. I always save this brush for Christmassy shaves, and we're going to be using this Thiers Issard. I will put up what kind it is when like right now. I can't remember what kind. It's an Alger 6/8 is what it says on the tang. It's got some etching. Really nice razor. TI, as we like to call it, with some blonde horn scales. Was with the kids today. Got them. Haven't seen them in a while. About 4 weeks to the day. I'm going to take a sip of this beer, guys. Throat's tickly. You might have seen it cut a second ago. It's because I left the razor up and just coughed incessantly until it was done, and then we made a cut. But I took them driving around with some hot cocoa and some glasses in some of their cups. And we looked at Christmas lights, got out in their certain areas. As a matter of fact, guys, while I lather up, I'll put up some video. Y'all can watch. Sorry, they're going to be a little loud, but just like what it's like driving around this neighborhood's pretty cool with Christmas lights.
I get the favorite. He's in a treehouse.
He is in a treehouse.
Sing ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho.
That did sound like him.
It was good fun. You know what I mean? Really good fun. This has the factory edge on it. I have looked at it closely, and the bevel is uneven, meaning geometry is not perfect, which is fine. I did strop this up. I'll show you guys. We used my ILR canvas and English bridle. We did 10 on the canvas. We did 50 on the English bridle. And then we did the horse for the last 30. I did already shave this side a little, showing my daughter without any cream on, and it took it off rather easily, so not expecting any issues. I've been honing lately, as you can see. Missing hair. See that, guys? I could follow that stretch. I probably should. And like as I'm moving the blade, move the stretch. It is good to pull the jawline up and start up here because it's hard to start on the jawline. So if you would have pulled up or not pulled up and tried to start here, and then just makes it more difficult. You want to stretch so that you're starting somewhere else when you're going across the jaw. That's not a pro tip, that's just a tip. Well, a pro taught it to me. And I'm gonna admit, guys, this last razor I started to hone, I set the bevel with a convex soft dark. And I ended up hate all that cream in the mouth. Haha, make your jokes. Sorry, I don't have a rhythm down for it on my shaving, like where I'm going next. And I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, so I've set the bevel, soft dark, convex stone, and it was taking down hairs on my arm. Just to be safe, I took it to my Shopton 1K ceramic. Then moved on to the 3K. Pretty sure I went to the 3. Either went to the 2 or the 3, then I went to the 5 and stopped. And the 5 I finished, I turned the stone on its side and used the side part. The bevel's really small on this and doesn't need to be done, but if you have a warped razor, if you use the side part of that stone and just hone on that little surface, you're always going to be hitting the edge of the spine and the blade at the same time. You don't have to rock the razor or anything. That was posited to me by Barely Normal Shaving. I cannot think of his name right now. Last name's Bear, but I think there's a lot of validity in that. That's why David Gonzalez has a very, I think it's like a 1-inch finishing stone. I think it starts with an S. I can't remember it right now. It's a Sahiro, something like that. But whether, and I will tell you, the bevel set really easily on that soft dark. And whether you agree with all the other stuff that Jared talks about over there at Superior Shave, with what it does to the edge and all this stuff using a convex hone, thing I like about, I did nick myself, guys. The convex hone is you don't have to fix razor geometry when using a convex hone, and that leaves your razor looking nice. It doesn't show all this hone wear, because when people talk about fixing geometry on your razor, they're talking about the high points on the spine, grinding it down until it's flat with the rest, and that leaves serious hone wear. And I know these are tools meant to be used, but if there's a way to keep your tools premium sharp condition and not have to alter the way they look, to get that fine edge or just as fine of an edge, because I'm not going to argue what type of edge is better, flat or convex. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just saying if you care about the integrity of the look of your blade, convex is really the way to go, or do like I was talking, use the side of your Nanowa Superstone like I did. Sorry guys, the hair is looking awful, need another haircut. It's not the smoothest edge. It would benefit from some more stropping, more uses. I've definitely had sharper edges, but it's not the smoothest either. Did we nick? We nicked. So it's sharp enough. But it's a little on the rough side, that's all, guys. Ooh. Blemish. And I can tell they didn't use tape when they honed it, which is fine with me. But if I really wanted to, I could take this down most likely to a 5K, theoretically, and build the edge back up and put a finer edge on it. I don't know. I could have hydrated the lather a little better. Sorry this is slow moving, guys. So is everybody else? Yeah, that's just a little rough, guys. So it's rough. It's more than a little rough. It's so rough. I need to get closer there. I may honestly pull out the thorn to do the neck again. Yeah, I don't know. Just felt rough across the face. Felt like in some areas I needed to give a little bit more pressure to cut. It's not a good thing. I should probably go back and refine the edge. Bevel's definitely set. Just, I feel like the edge needs to be refined. Just fine. And I've heard TIs come. It's definitely better than a Dovo factory edge. There you go. We're just going to make sure. I still had some substantial hair left behind here, but I hit that and it lifted up, so I just didn't want to mess it up anymore. So we're going to hit that little part of the neck. And then we're going to rinse up and come back. Final thoughts, guys. Not really final thoughts, just talk about the razor, some honing. You know, we'll be back. Alright, guys. So in my opinion, the edge isn't great. I know the bevel is uneven. If the bevel's uneven, that generally means the geometry is off. If anybody disagrees with me, let me know in the comments. Things I like. Shoulderless. I like a shoulderless razor. I think it looks better. And in my opinion, it's easier to hone. And it's not like I'm a honing master. I'm not even good at it. It's just for me, when you don't have to knock that heel and the, or shall I say the shoulder on the stone, and just makes it easier for me. They make a fine razor. I'll link it below. I don't have affiliates to any place I'm going to be linking this razor. I think you could find it at Razor Emporium, as well as the Superior Shave. It looks like I left a little residue on the edge. Now, I know people say that when you're done with it, you should just let it rest. So many weird things about steel and letting it rest, and I get it, man. Whatever, your thing. But you take it afterwards to your canvas. You make sure you dry off the edge, and you clean it up. You know what I mean? It cleans up the edge for you. You guarantee you don't leave any residue on it. You don't leave any water. You don't want to oxidize the edge, in my opinion. So I think that's just good practice. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But hey, I guess you're still here listening to me. You're here for my opinion. Night before, like I said, lower medium scent. It's not totally Christmassy to me, but it's a nice, pleasant, powdery type scent. And I don't even know what in this would make it powdery. Is it the amber with the sandalwood? And I'm not familiar with frankincense and myrrh. And yeah, so don't even get me on about scent. Cool brush. You use it at the Christmas time of year. That's when I pull it out. Guys, you made it this far. I'm going to say it later. I know it's early to be saying it, but Merry Christmas. We'll see you next shave. Hit that noti bell, subscribe if you like the video. Little thumbs up. We'll talk at you later.